Hey guys, so I wanted to do a review today on the product L'Oreal Evercreme Cleansing Conditioner. Now, Sassy Smart 75 asked me about this conditioner and asked me what I thought about it. So I was intrigued and wanted to try it, and I don't know, I just thought it was kind of amusing that L'Oreal was going on to the cleansing conditioner bandwagon. Now, the first initial thing that I looked at before I even bought this were its ingredients. Now, what's its ingredients? And honestly, they're completely different than when cleansing conditioners ingredients, which I thought was very interesting that it's just almost completely different. And other than the ingredient listing perfume / fragrance, there were no ingredients that I specifically try to avoid in this product. So that was pretty cool. And then also the coloring as well. I don't typically use products that color their product thing. But anyway, so now just a quick tidbit on the perfume fragrance, why I avoid that is that products can hide up to hundreds of ingredients in that one listing, saying that while it's a secret, we don't really want other companies to know what ingredients we're using to make this fragrance. And for me, I just feel that that's not transparent enough for me from a company. I really want companies to tell me all of the ingredients, and I'm going to tell you in a little bit why I'm not actually particularly a huge fan of this, and my problems with it may or may not be problems that you have as well. Now, first off, the thing that I really liked about the packaging of this was that it actually has I don't know if I can show this on camera or not, but it has a little pump where it actually moves to open and then clicks closed. That is really nice. And also my Avalon Organics Conditioner do not have that. They have the thing where you can put it back and lock if you press it down and then twist it, but then product comes out. So you either have to remember to close it when you need the product or waste product. So whereas this, it's just, oh, it's open. Oh, it's clean. So that just makes it a really nice pump function. Now, the smell of this is kind of like a coconut vanilla. It is very strong. Yeah, it's like coconut vanilla, and I did use it today. I actually, typically when I want to review a product, I do use it continuously and consistently for at least a month, if not a month and a half, 2 months, and I actually could not do that with this product, and it was because I ended up actually having skin irritation from this. Every single time I've used it, and I've used it probably about 7 or 8 times now, I have had skin irritation right here along my hairline, which I've never have gotten with any other hair product I've ever used. So, but if I put my hair back, then I'm fine. So I have my hair right down right now so that you can actually see what my hair actually looks like with this. Honestly, my hair looks really nice. It looks about the same as any other co-washing conditioner that I've used, or with Len. It looks about the same. So it's nice. L'Oreal does call this a low lathering cream, and I do agree with that. It does seem a little bit more like there's a lather compared to just co-washing with a regular conditioner or even using the Len cleansing conditioners. I felt like this had a little bit more of a lather. Now with the directions, it is a lot less specific than Len. And so all it says is apply to wet hair and massage into a low lather. Leave in 1 to 2 minutes, rinse, no need to use a separate conditioner. That's all they tell you. Whereas when they're like, okay, you need to use 32 pumps, you need to do 8 here, 8 here, 8 here, 8 here, and then 8 here. And so, I mean, it's very specific with when. Here, they're kind of just just use however much you feel you need. I probably honestly actually used more than I needed to, but I still didn't use, even when I used more, I still didn't use as much when as I used. I used more the same amount of like when I typically co-wash. The smell is very strong. Back to the smell. And if you are looking for a scent that smells similar to like when cleansing conditioners, which are all very natural smelling, like you're at a spa, and that was part of the reason why I really like the Avalon Organics Lavender. It smells like you're at a spa, and even the Suave Rosemary Mint, which I used to use, it smelled like just very natural in that spa, although that one doesn't necessarily use natural fragrance. But this one I didn't really get that. I got more of just kind of a fake nice smell. It's okay. It does last. Like this scent really lasts. Even when I would go back to co-washing after this, or trying to use a shampoo bar, or even when I used my Giovanni shampoo, like to try to get the smell out, it still stayed for a good 2 to 3 days until it decided to just fade away on its own. So it really lasts. And if you want the scent in your hair to really last, then that'll be a good thing for you. But if you're more like me, who kind of just enjoys the scent while you're showering, and if you smell it throughout the day, it kind of can give you headaches, or it can just be overwhelming if you're constantly smelling it and constantly aware of it, then yeah, I wouldn't recommend this one. But overall though, for the cleansing properties, it is really nice. Like I said, it compares pretty well to the When and just co-washing in general. But I honestly wouldn't probably actually recommend this specifically, just because I felt like this actually stripped my hair a little bit more, probably because it is a low lathering cream, that it just stripped my hair a little bit more than just co-washing in general, or even When in general. It actually may be similar to the When Cucumber Aloe, which is the most clarifying of the Wens. It would maybe be the closest to that, but I think even this might even strip a little bit more than that. But I was trying to feel my hair to feel, like, it says you don't need to add a separate conditioner, use a separate conditioner, but I still had to moisturize my ends with argan oil. I couldn't just leave them be or anything. The price for this was about, honestly, I can't really remember. It was between $5 and $8. I know it wasn't really $8. It was probably more like $6. So price-wise, it is a lot better than When. But it doesn't compare to price of, say, like if you're going to go Suave Root, which isn't very natural, and I wouldn't say this is a natural product either, but it'd be comparable to about the price of Avalon Organics Conditioner at Target for $20, and this is 32 ounces, and for 8.3 ounces, about $6. It'd be about comparable, depending on whether it's a little bit cheaper, then it'd be about the same. If it's a little bit more expensive, then this actually would end up being more expensive per ounce than this would be. Now, it is sulfate free, so that's really good. And the one other thing that I was going to say is, for a lot of people, they don't want to use L'Oreal because they do test on animals, which I completely understand. And just kind of a thing that I think they're trying to appease people with is, it does say it's 100% vegan, formula not tested on animals, and no animal byproducts. So that is nice, but just because this product doesn't mean all of their other products are. But that can be true of so many other companies too. It's not just L'Oreal that's testing on animals and stuff. So just something to be aware of. If that appeases you, okay. If it doesn't, you know, that's just up to you. I cannot make that decision for you. But yeah, overall though, I mean, if you are looking, if you're not sure whether you're ready to 100% co-wash, just like pick up a conditioner and co-wash your hair, I think this is a good transitioning conditioner. However, having used When and having started to go the more natural route with all of my other products, for me to go to this, I actually feel like it's a step backwards, just because I do not feel like this is natural in any way, and I'm not convinced that this is actually healthier or safer for my hair or for me or my health. So I'm not convinced of this product. I probably actually will return it, because I mean, if I'm having skin issues with it and it just was just like really itchy just right here, I don't know, my skin is sensitive, so if your skin isn't sensitive you may not have that problem, and if you don't, you're lucky in a lot of ways. But for me, I don't feel it's worth it for me to continue using this product if I'm having skin problems with it. So I think this is a good transition product if you are like kind of worried about how co-washing will work out for your hair. But if you're not really that worried and you haven't even started co-washing yet, I still would actually suggest switching maybe to Avalon Organics, or even possibly an Intelligent Nutrients conditioner. They have two different conditioners, and I'm hoping to actually try one of them very soon. I want to use up what I have first, and then when I have tried those, I'm going to do a review on that. I find it so amusing that L'Oreal has decided to jump on this bandwagon, and I think it's kind of cool that there actually is a cleansing conditioner being offered in grocery stores and pharmacies now, whereas before you pretty much just had to either order them online or you had to just buy conditioner. And so I think that's really cool. But or if you were like near was it Sally Hansen store? I don't have any around me, so I think that's what it's called. But I think that's really cool, but I think that they could still do a lot better. For one, maybe make the scent not as strong. Two, maybe make it so that then people who have kind of sensitive skin do not have issues with this. I mean, it's not like it's a serious issue that I've had with my skin, but still, I mean, it'd be nice. I've never had this problem with any hair product before, so that was a really interesting thing. And at first I just thought it was just something random, and then when I realized that was happening every single time I used this product, I just kind of was really surprised by that. But so those two things I think are definitely two things that L'Oreal could work on, and also just the fact that they could maybe use more natural products and also be a lot more transparent and just actually list what are the ingredients they're actually using in their perfume/fragrance listing. What is it actually? What are the ingredients actually? It's just, that's how I'm starting to feel more and more about products. And honestly, this is probably going to be the final non-natural, non-organic, possibly toxic product that I'm going to actually try. But I mean, I chose to try this. I wanted to try it and see if it would work, and it just was very surprising. So anyway, I hope that helped some of you guys out. If you have sensitive skin, I would just completely avoid this, or have a sensitive nose, I would definitely avoid it. But like I said, if you are thinking about co-washing but aren't really up to that, you could try this. I mean, it's nice. It's a lot smaller of amount, so you could maybe just go through one bottle of this and then move on to co-washing if you like it. So yeah, that's my review, and if you have any questions or comments about anything that I've said in this video, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll see you later. Bye!